says eat 'em. Eat 'em. Oh boy. Okay, let's zoom you in. Oh, not like that. Not that far. What are we doing here? Okay, hang on. Let me move this a little bit. Let me move this up. Get you a better shot because we're going to work right in there. Yeah. That is all I have left to do before I'm halfway. Yep, I'm almost halfway. So I got a little bit to do here, and then well, you can see what I got. So we're gonna give it a go, and we're gonna see how far we can get. All right, let me bring my video up here so I can see who's here. Aw, look at there's an ad for a cute little kitty cat. Kitty cat, what are you doing? Aw. Shop perfect cat supplies. Perfect cat supplies. How cute. No, I don't want to become a member of the channel. The things that it says to me, I swear, things it says to me. Hang on, no, not that. I don't want top chat either. Want live chat. Live. We are live on a Saturday. And I'm cold. I am cold. It's 50. It's 50, but it's very windy. And that wind is not warm. I'll tell you all about my day in a little bit here. But I'm cold. So who's hanging out today? Catherine and Dawn and Lisa. Joe. Hello, Joe and Sherry. Sean. What's everybody doing tonight? Well, I don't know. You tell us. What are you doing tonight? Hello, Sue. Oh, going through the summer clothes. Sherry, that sounds like a real good time. Good time. Hello, Allison and Kathy. Hello, Michelle. There's our other Joe. Working on the truck along. Yep, me too. Chucking along. Hello, Karen and Joyce. Hello, Irene. Let's see, who else? Emma has been a member for 16 months. Thank you, Emma. Thank you. It's my good friends like you that just hang around and support. I love it. Thank you. Hello, Michelle. Kayleen is here. Hello, Amy. Amy. Irene, you've been a member for 29 months. Dang, Irene, you think it would be about time you win a monthly prize, huh? It's got to be getting close, right? It's got to be getting close. I don't know. Let's see. Dawn, what are you working on, Dawn? Look, we got the other Dawn here too. And that Dawn has been here for 9 months as a member. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you. Paula, hello, Paula. Cleaning up chicken shit. Now that sounds like a good time. I'm glad I don't have to do that part. Dale does that part. I'm so happy that he does. Yeah. Hello, Marla. How are you? Oh, the big shoe house, the mama with the kids and the shoe and whatnot. That's a big one, isn't it? I know that's a big one. Well, I'm glad you guys are here tonight, because otherwise I would just be sitting here talking to myself, I talk to myself a lot anyhow, but sometimes it's nice to have other people to talk to. I feel that I need to turn my light pad up a little bit, and that's way over here on the other side. Let's see. And turn it up. Turn it up. Just a little bit. It's going to be getting darker here soon. Yeah. Like I said, Dale took off, went to Menards. I don't know why. I didn't even ask what he needed at Menards. I have no idea, but he's off to Menards. I have my jacket on. I've had my jacket on all day. Yeah, all day since I left this morning. I left about 10 o'clock. I mean, it might have been even before 10 o'clock I left. And I've had my jacket on ever since. Seriously. I'm just cold. I even took a nap. Dale took a nap with me. We took a nap. Let me just say it that way. And Dale is a much better napper than I am, as far as he actually slept, really slept. I think I dozed off for a little bit, but not a whole lot of time had elapsed from the moment I laid down to take a nap to when I woke up or got up. I was cold. I was so cold. I went to bed with my jacket on. With my jacket on. And I had been wearing my big fuzzy slippers around the house, trying to keep my feet warm. My feet were freezing. My hands were freezing. I was literally just like shivering. You know, do you ever get that cold? You just like, you try to go to sleep, but your body's just like, and I'm just got the shivers. Um, so, TMI here. Dale snuggled up with me and, you know, put his arms around me and tried to help warm me up. And I finally got a little warmer so that I could actually nod off for a little bit, but it wasn't very long, not long at all. And that's weird. You know, sometimes I think I'm super tired. I'm just going to take a nap and I'll try to take a nap and it never happens. I don't go to sleep. This time I think I went to sleep for just a little while, but anyhow, um, yeah, so I was busy today doing all kinds of stuff. Hello, Patty and Thoraya. You're here on time on a Saturday. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. Oh, I don't know about, no, I don't think there's one. I didn't think there was one today. No, Amy, the heat is on and I turned it up. So Dale always turns the heat down 3 degrees at night when we go to bed. Okay. During the day, I crank it up to 70 and then he turns it down. Okay, my little gate door here just keeps flopping shut when I don't want it to flop shut. And so he'll turn it back down to 67 at night. Well, that's fine. But I always get up in the morning and turn it back up, right? Because I'm like, I'm cold. I'm always cold. I don't know. Does that say something? Is that some health condition that a person's always cold? Dale says it means you don't have good circulation. And I'm like, well, how do I circulate? I don't know. What else can I do? No idea. But anyhow, yeah, the heat's up. It is up. The heat is on. Do 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 do. It is on. Do 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 do. Anyhow. Oh boy. Okay, I need me 2 aliens. Do you have 2 aliens? Anybody have 2 aliens hanging out? I just need 2. All right. Oh, that top is tight. Thyroid, anemic. Okay, well, I don't think it's thyroid. I mean, I get my blood work done every year and I never have a thyroid problem. Anemic. How would I know if I was anemic? I'm certain you'd have to have a blood test for it, but I don't think I am. That means low iron, right? And I mean, seriously, with all of the vitamins that we take, that just can't even be possible. So I don't know. I really don't know. And it's not like I mean, get your blood pumping, you know, you got to get up and get moving. I'm always moving. I'm not sitting still all day long. It's not that. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just getting old, right? I'm going to be one of them old people. You come to their house to visit and it's 85 degrees in their house and you're sweating and they're just like, what? What? I don't see a problem. Oh, I don't know. But I'm cold. That's all I got. My hands right now are cold. Just cold. My feet will be cold. My hands will be cold. I've heard that's circulation, but what do you do? What do you do for circulation? I mean, is there a a pump you can circulate. Oh, I'm looking for the F. Where is the F? Seriously. I've looked like 3 times now through this case and I can't find the F. And I only need 2 of them. 2 little F because it's green and I'm looking for like a gray. Okay. All right. Get my thyroid checked. Like I said, every year when I do my physical, they test it every year and it's always fine. Just getting older, right, Marla? Just getting older. Yep. I know, Karen, and I walk all the time. We went to the gym yesterday and I walked, and we'll go to the gym tomorrow and I'll walk, and I'm not tired. Okay, so I'm not anemic then, right? Dale would die if I turned the furnace up to 72. Yes, it's just my hands and well, it's not always my hands. Stand on my head. Right, Karen. Okay. Now that could cause a whole different problem if I try standing on my head. I've never been able to stand on my head in my entire life. Okay, I'm one of those people. I could never do a cartwheel. Can you guys do a cartwheel? I could never, ever do a cartwheel. I think it's because of the, fat bottom girls, you make the rocking world go round. I think it's that issue. I can't do a cartwheel because of that. At least I'm going to blame it on that. I'm going to blame it on that. Wow, I'm having a really hard time finding some of my little symbols here tonight. What is going on? I mean, I'm looking for 1 or 2 of each of these. This is the hunt and peck portion of the show. Hunt and peck, right? There. Okay, now I know where that one's at. I call that the 3 balls that are stacked on top of each other. So I don't know. And then, in my defense. Hello, Vanessa. I can't do a cartwheel either. Sue, I cannot stand with my head against the wall. Well, I can stand with my head against the wall. What's that going to do? I can lean against the wall with not upside down. Not upside down. These are like the large Tic Tac containers, and this is a double box. I got it on Amazon a long time ago. Yeah, crochet more sweaters. There you go. I can do a somersault, but I could never do a cartwheel. Hello, Bonnie. Never a cartwheel. 2 balls, blue balls. You never heard of 3 balls? Well, these are 3 balls. Lee comes in. Yeah. I call them the 3 balls. I don't know. They're just like stacked on top of each other. It reminds me of like, I don't know. Is there a game at the fair that's like that where you have to knock down the balls? Or no, that's milk bottles. I don't know. It reminds me of that somehow. Don't ask me why. I just call it the 3 balls. What's everybody else call the 3 little dots? 2 dots on the bottom and 1 dot on the top. What do you call it? I call it the 3 balls. Oh, yeah. So, like I said, in my defense, I did get up this morning and I had a couple places to go. So I headed into town, first of all, to go to the local yarn shop because I ordered a yarn yesterday when we were at the gym. Here I am. I'm watching her live because she's on at 11. I'm at the gym. I'm on the treadmill. I wasn't feeling good yesterday, though. My stomach was really a mess yesterday. But I'm on the treadmill, and she's doing her live. And there's a yarn that she has from Wonderland Yarns, and it's like a monthly club. So every month they come out with a new color, and there's a pattern that goes with it, crochet or knit, depending on which you do. And you make squares for the month with that yarn. And then every month you get a new color, new square, and then you put them all together at the end and make a blankie, right? A pretty, pretty blankie. Cat's paw. See, now I don't think it looks like a cat's paw. I've heard people say that. Bowling balls. See, Michelle, that's the other one I think of when I think of bowling balls when I see it. Although I've never really seen bowling balls stacked, 1 on top of 2 like that. But that's why I just call it the 3 balls. Fingerless gloves. I might have to try that, Paula. Okay, so my fingerless gloves, I mean, my fingers are the coldest parts of my hands. So I don't know how that would work because my fingers would still stick out of my fingerless gloves, right? But I don't know. Maybe if, see, the rest of my hand is not cold. It is my fingers. I don't know. Cannonballs. Yeah, cannonball. Three dots. Oh, three dots. I just call them balls. Okay. Hello, Paula. Hello, Marion. Same concept. It's three round things, right? Three round things. I would have put out the snack table, but you're a bit late. Well, do you have any Diet Pepsi hanging around, Lee? Because I'm running out. My glass is fairly empty. I'm running out. That's right. Bowling balls do use three fingers. Although, Michelle, you know these people that bowl with like hardly no fingers. They don't put their fingers in their balls. I don't understand how they bowl that way. I don't get it. They just like hold it. And how do you do that? I would drop the ball all day long. All day long, I would drop the ball. Crazy. A variety of drinks. Well, we need some Diet Pepsi. I mean, I'm really low. I'm conserving. I gotta conserve. Fingertip balls. I know that one. Yeah. When I was bowling a lot of people use just the fingertip, but these people are just like they don't even put their fingers in the holes. They just hold it and whoop. I'm like, it's crazy town. I watch some people bowl like that, and they're really good bowlers, and I'm just like, wow, how do you do that? I don't, I don't know how you do that without dropping the ball on your foot. Speaking of that, oh my goodness, um, Josh was over yesterday, and him and Dale and their TikTok, YouTube, whatever stuff they watch. They were just sitting there. We had dinner. He came over and had dinner and hung out for a little while. And they were watching all their crazy little videos, right? And of course, one of them that came up was the bowling fails. Those are so funny. The people who just do stupid things at bowling, right? Like throw the ball up and hit the ceiling. There was one, the guy threw the ball and hit the TV screen because they have TV playing, over the lanes, broke the TV. People that fall, I mean, all kinds of crazy stuff. Balls going everywhere. I'm just like, what are you people doing? But I mean, it makes good content. It's funny, funny, funny. And the other one Josh kept showing was things with cats. Crazy things with cats, you know? Um, like this orange cat. The orange cat kept getting the raw end of the deal. Like the other cats would be playing and they're kicking around balls and things like that. And it always seemed to hit the poor orange cat. The poor orange cat was just, he kept getting bopped in the head and stuff like that. It's like, poor orange cat. And then, of course, the next thing we always wonder is how long do some of these people have to record? Do they just sit there and let their cameras run for hours, all day to get some of these trick shots that they're getting, Because that's what they are, trick shots. I mean, I can't even imagine. You just let your camera run and run and run, and hopefully you get something that's like, oh, that was a good one. I don't know. Or like the cats and dogs that they put barriers up in the hallway, and the cats or the dogs have to figure out how to get through. Have you seen those? I don't know. Apparently, I've seen a lot of TikTok or Instagram or whatever little short videos are out there because, everybody in my life seems to watch them. So, yeah. um, Speaking of Josh, he came over after work. You heard me, after work. He has put in, as of today, his first official week at this new job. And, like we've said, it's not the best paying job, but it's guaranteed. 40 hours a week job. Put a rice sock on my lap under my shirt. Ooh, Karen. Leanna? Is that how you say that? Hello? Yeah, throw the ball and get a strike in the next lane over. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Um, yeah. So he has put in his first 40 hours. He always has to work on Saturdays, apparently. Saturdays is just a thing, but he'll get a day off during the week. And then to make sure he gets 40 hours exactly, he can take 2 hours off early some other day of the week of his choice. He can choose. So, but they make sure he gets his 40 hours. And I got to go in there, met the boss lady and the guy that he works with mainly, and they all love him. And the manager was like, "Hi, Mom. Just so you know, we love your kid. We're not letting him go." I'm like, "Oh, okay. All right then." But he found out, there are a few other perks to the job besides the hourly wage. So, if there's other perks, like they have food there, you know, and you can just go in the back room and you can like microwave yourself a burrito or a hot pocket, or they've got other snacky things you can snack on. Like, okay, so you can get some food. Um, what else? Let's see. Like it is a rent to own type place, and sometimes they have to repossess for non-payment, right? And sometimes those items are then available. They don't re-rent them to somebody. They may be available to be purchased, and the employees can have first crack sometimes on some furniture or TVs or whatever at a really, really discounted price. And so I'm like, well, that's cool because, at some point, if he needs to get a new couch, if it's not all, nastified or anything, you know, because his couch, he's got like one of those, it's not leather, but it's like, you know, anyhow, it's all coming off. All of his like covering. We had one here in the basement. All of that pleathery stuff is coming off, and it's kind of a mess now. So he could use a new couch, really, he could. So if he gets the opportunity to get one for like 70% off or something like that, hey, snag it up, right? So that's one of the perks. They've also started a bonus. You have to be there for 90 days, first of all. After 90 days, then your following month, you're eligible for a bonus. And I'm like, okay, that's cool. So that's additional money right there. So he likes it. He likes the people. Everybody is just really chilled and laid back and funny and joke. And he's like having a good time. He said the work's not too hard, way easier than two men in a truck, right? So he's having a good time, having a great time. Yeah, a rent to own place. Yeah, that's what it is. Bed bugs, right, Paula? Well, they have everything like super cleaned when they repossess something, or anything that comes back has to go through a thorough cleaning and stuff like that. So, but they get all kinds of stuff. So there are some additional perks, you know. And him being, without a job means no paycheck for a while. It's cool. They got some snacks and stuff there at work. You can have lunch. Nice, nice, right? Oh, goodness. Well, good for him. And he just hung out. He just hung out last night because, the job is out here by us. And it was easy for him to just stop by, and came by for dinner and, just hung out for a while. I know. Really, if you enjoy your job, if you enjoy the people you work with, that says a lot, right? If you can't stand the people you work with, you can't stand the job, you don't want to go to work. So yeah. Oh boy. Oh, see, that's going to be gone. It's going to be gone in like, a few minutes here. Then what am I going to do? What am I going to do then? Might have to leave you guys and go out and get some water. Oh God, water. I hate water. I hate water. I don't like water. It's just not a thing I can drink. Just plain old water. And I've tried flavored water and all that stuff. I don't like it. I don't know. Not that we have any flavored water, but we're out. We have got to go to the store, man. We got to go to the store. It's been a while since we've actually like gone like real grocery shopping. I mean, we stopped into Walmart one day and we got a few things. We went to Meijer one day and got a few things, but like we're out of a lot of stuff. So tomorrow will be a shopping day for sure. Go shop, shop, shop. Oh, I need four there. Oh, well, four. There we go. Um, and stock up on some things. There are a couple of bottles of, okay, get this. It is mixed berry green tea. All right. Dale loves it. We got like one little package of it. You know how many bottles? We're at 12 or something. And he loves it. Hello, Tammy. Dale is on his way to Menards right now. And I did put in a request for just please, please, at least like a 2 liter of Diet Pepsi to make it through tonight and tomorrow until we get to the store, right? Um, yeah, but this green tea, mixed berry, it sounds really good, right? Except it kind of tastes like grass. Are you surprised I said that? I'm sure you're not surprised. The green tea part of it, I'm just like, no, no, that tastes icky. I don't like it. And I'm a berry kind of girl. Now there used to be a couple years ago, there was a white tea. It was a raspberry and it was diet. These are both diet. And I don't think that has anything to do with it really. But there was a diet raspberry white tea. And I liked that one. That was good. And I would drink that, but not the green tea variety. I'm just not a green tea kind of girl. So I could have some of that. I think there are a couple bottles in the refrigerator. If I get desperate from doing all this talking, I might go out there and crack one open and take a few sips and you can listen to me gag. But it'll be better than water, I think. Anyhow, I just don't like it. Have I eaten grass? Oh, many times, Sue. Many times, yes. We have hard water here too. I mean, because we have well water, but we have it all, softened and filtered and all of that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just don't care for water. I don't like any water, Sherry. I don't like water in a bottle. I don't like store-bought water. I don't like water. Like yesterday when we went to the gym, I had a little 20-ounce bottle of Diet Pepsi. It was half gone. And I just grabbed it and I was drinking it in the car on the way to the gym, right? And we got to the gym and I have a water bottle, of course, for the gym. But I looked at Dale and I said, I'd rather take in my Diet Pepsi. I'm certain people would look at me like, Diet Pepsi at the gym? What are you doing, right? Dang, you don't bring Diet Pepsi to the gym. I'd be like, shush. I'll bring whatever I want to the gym. I'll bring a beer. I don't think I could bring a beer. I don't even drink beer. But seriously, and you know what? It has to do with the thirst quenching properties. Water does not do anything for my thirst. It does nothing to quench my thirst. Right, Paula, you should have known that. It has the word green in it. I don't like green stuff, right? Don't like green stuff. Mm-mm. Oh, growing some sprouts? No, see, no, Joe, right. That's just like eating grass. Just like eating grass, you know? No, 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 Sherry, no. I've tried it. I've tried all the flavoring things to put in water, all the little packets, all the no. Just no. There's something about honestly, I think it is the carbonation and the I don't know. Diet Pepsi is just one of the things I always reach for. And I've done it since I was young, young, you guys, like 16 or 17 when I started working at my parents' store. And my dad drank Tab. Oh, disgusting. But, he got me to try Tab and it was gross. I'm like, Dad, that is nasty. So the next thing I switched to was, well, I never really drank Tab, but I tried like a diet 7 Up or a diet Sprite. And that was okay. I could do that. And then I don't know. It just happened one day. Hello, whoever's messaging me, hello. um, I just tried a Diet Pepsi and I never went back. So I was either 16, 17 years old. I don't know. And I've never, ever stopped drinking it. Like ever, you know? People say, "Oh, you shouldn't do this when you're pregnant and this when you're pregnant." And I'm like, "Yeah, bull. I'm pregnant. I'm not a happy camper. I'm drinking my Diet Pepsi. I don't care." Never stopped. So, yeah, I will drink it to the day I leave this earth, you know? It's just not going to stop. So, sprouts in a sandwich. Oh, I don't know, Sue. I've eaten grass. I mean, hasn't everybody eaten some grass? Like, when you're kids and you're playing and you're outside and you get in the grass and you get grass in your mouth and mowing the lawn. You get grass blowing on you. Don't you get some grass in your mouth sometimes? I mean, and not that I've actually swallowed it, but I've certainly had grass in my mouth and tasted it, right? For sure. So, good old well water. Haven't liked water since it went dry. Sue, you've never had grass in your mouth? Come on. You ever eaten a horse treat or a dog treat? I mean, come on. Yeah, I have. I was kind of challenged at a horse show one time because we were talking about, what is in a horse treat. I mean, there's like these little cubes. They're little cubes. There's different kinds, but whatever we had, we were talking about, what's in them. I'm like, well, it's all natural stuff, like if I was to go downstairs and grab a handful of Blue's food, what's it made out of? It's made out of grains and corn and, it's all natural stuff. Now, do I think it would taste very good? Probably not. I can tell you that the horse treat didn't taste very good. Now, um, would it hurt me? No, but you know, it didn't taste very good. But I tried it. I did. I tried it. It wasn't me, but somebody very close to us actually got horse manure in their mouth and got to taste some horse manure one time. Yeah, that was interesting. I hear that doesn't taste very good. It's very salty. Oh, I don't know why. I know these things, right? I shouldn't know these things, but oh boy. I saw a video. Oh my gosh, you guys. I saw this video. It was so funny. It was like it was probably aunt of a newborn. And the aunt was like, "Oh, I'll change the baby's diaper," right? And got the baby laying out in front of her, changing the diaper, opens up the diaper, and the baby had projectile poo. And it just went poof all over this lady. all over this lady. And it got all over the front of her. It got on her face. She's wiping off her face, just like, right? Oh boy. Hello, Brenda. Hello, Shannon. I can't even imagine. I mean, I think we've all been peed on, right, Marianne? You never know what you might eat. And cleaning out stalls, you know, cleaning out stalls, you just never know. And when we're talking about a whole bunch of kids in 4-H, they're always up to shenanigans. And yeah, that's how I ended up eating the horse treat. One of the kids was like, "You try it." And I'm like, "Well, it can't be bad. I mean, it's all natural stuff. I mean, you know." So they dared me. They dared me. What are you going to do when somebody dares you? I did spit it out pretty quickly because I was like, okay, not good. I don't recommend it. It's not good. So, yeah, I've eaten a few strange things in my life. I'm certain everybody has, okay? But, like, what's the strangest thing you've eaten? Come on. You've had to have eaten some strange things, right? I know everybody does. Cleaning stalls in the wind. You just end up covered in manure. It's like so much fun. New diet plan. There you go. Yep. Help you lose some weight right there. Have a dog treat. Have you ever had hay in your mouth? I mean, and I'm not saying I ever did it intentionally, but that's kind of a thing when you have animals and they eat hay and stuff, that you end up with hay everywhere, including in your mouth. So, and what is hay? What is hay, Sue? You know what hay is, honestly? um, Grass. I mean, there's grass hay, there's alfalfa hay, but it's a lot of grassy stuff in hay, right? So, yeah, I mean, it happens. It happens. Not that I go out eating grass intentionally or anything, but, it's happened. It's been in my mouth before. Nasty drink for gestational diabetes. Nope. Nope. Chocolate covered ants. Yum. I never had those, but yum. I mean, it's chocolate, right? Chocolate with a crunch inside? I don't know. Hello, April. Chicken's feet. No. I've never had chicken's feet. I don't think I'd ever try those. No. If somebody else is eating it and not died, you're good. Oh, well. Wheatgrass for the cats. Yeah. Well, Yep, I'm certain we've all eaten some strange things. I just, like I said, green tea just tastes like grass, or tastes like you think grass would taste like. If you've never eaten grass, what do you think grass tastes like? Bitter, right? It's bitter. That's like spinach. Like people, oh my gosh, people love spinach. Like spinach in their salad, spinach leaves on their sandwiches or whatever. It's bitter. And that is what I think all grassy stuff is like, is just this very biting, bitter taste. That's why I don't like it. It's bitter. Ooh, I'm going to run out of this color. Oh, hopefully not during this live, because I'll have to go find them. I'm sure I have more, but I don't want to have to get up and go find them. I might have to get up and go try some of that grass tea here in a little bit. Oh, goodness. Grass tea. Look, I dumped out the whole thing pretty much for four drills. Of course, for 4 drills. You love spinach. See, and I cannot stand it. Okay, I watched this girl. She's on Instagram. She's not a girl. She's a woman. Let me rephrase. She is a woman. She is a mother, and she's hilarious. And she had another baby. I don't know, 6 months ago, maybe now. Maybe not that. Maybe not that long. Anyhow, she's got a young baby. And so she's talking about trying to eat better and eat healthy and things like that. So she was going to make a salad because everybody has said that salads are healthy. So she went to the store and she bought some beautiful looking healthy things for her salad. She had a beautiful, like, floret looking thing of spinach. It was pretty. I mean, it was pretty. So she had that, and she put carrots, and she bought some beets. And she goes, I don't know why I bought beets. They said beets are healthy. I don't even know if I like beets. And she sliced one up and she took a bite of it and she's like, I don't think I like beets, but okay, they said it's healthy. I'm going to put it in the salad. And she put carrots in there and all this stuff and tomatoes. And then she had this dressing, and she puts the dressing on it and she mixes it all up. And she takes a great big old forkful, and she's eating it really crazy, like, oh, it's so healthy. And she's making these weird faces. So healthy for you. Oh, but why? And you know what she said? She says, it's so healthy, but why does it taste like grass? That's exactly what she said. Why does it taste like grass? Because it is grass. Oh no. Oh, kale. Ugh. Somebody tried to get me to eat kale chips one time because they were like, oh, kale chips are so yummy. You'll love kale chips. And I was like, oh, so now we just have dry, crunchy grass. Now it's like hay. Like, no, just no. But terrible, terrible. Oh, yuck. Kelp right out of the ocean. Well, Vanessa, you're a better woman than I am. You can go have kelp and, yeah, oh, no, no, can't do it. Anyhow, I'm back to the three balls again, or the bowling balls, or the stack, or the whatever you guys all called it. Whatever you called it, the three balls. Yep. So, Dale. Oh, hang on. First of all, remind me to go back to Dale. I'll get back to Dale. But let me tell you about my day. I've been trying to do that since I started this live, right? I got up. I went to the yarn store because I had to get that yarn for the monthly blanket thing, which I have not started. I only have February and March. They're beautiful, beautiful yarns. I think I showed the February one in my yarny video. It was like a purpley, really pretty, not purple, more like a burgundy-ish. I don't know. It's very pretty. Anyhow, so I had to get month 2. Okay. And then they were having an orphan sale, which means single skeins or a couple skeins of things, like maybe they were discontinuing a discontinued color or the whole yarn line or whatever. And so they had orphans up for adoption. And I was like, oh, I'm going to be in trouble. I'm going to find some good orphans. Well, I found one yarn that I really, really, really wanted to try. But it was always like, I thought it was really expensive, but it's really not when you consider how much yardage you got with it. Anyhow, they had some on the orphan table. And so I bought one. And actually, I can probably use it because it's the same yarn as the monthly yarns that I just talked about. So I think I can use it and make a couple squares for the January square out of this yarn because it will work. It's the same yarn, same weight, all of that stuff. and it will work. So I was happy I got that. And that was all I got there. Oh, no, I got some stitch markers, but they're cute. Okay. And then I had to go to Hobby Lobby because I'm looking for an item, for the retreat, for something we're going to make. And I need seaweed. Oh, yum. No. What could be seaweed? Marion, what could be seaweed? So I want to go to Hobby Lobby and look for this item I need. All right. We got 45 minutes left and the cup is dry. Cup is empty. We're going to have to drink the grass tea, aren't we? Mm-hmm. I'm afraid so. Anyhow, I cannot find this. I did find some on Amazon. And problem is, it didn't go very far. The item I needed didn't go very far. It didn't make very many of the things I'm trying to make. Okay? And I thought they were expensive. And they took forever to come. That was the other thing. It took like weeks for that to come. So I'm trying to find it locally, but I can't. So I have found another place online, a different place, not Amazon, that I will go get them there. But even there, the shipping is like $10. The item is cheap. I have to get several, but the shipping is high. So that seems to be a thing. Cheap item, high shipping. I don't know. So anyhow, I know my cup is dry. I know, Marion. It's so sad. Oh, the yarn for the blanket is superwash merino. It's super nice yarn. Super, super nice yarn. Oh, fishy grass. That's even better, Shannon. Oh, that's even better. Throw two of my most despised things together. Greeny, grassy stuff with fish. Yes. Now that's just a match made in you know where. Yeah. No, thank you. Brenda says, no, thank you. Oh, goodness. So anyhow, I think I'm back to this one spot, this one site where I found them. And I'm just going to have to suck it up and get them. Anyhow, I also went over to Michael's because I thought, okay, Michael's, another craft store, they might have them. And Michael's did have something, but it wasn't what I was looking for. You know what I'm saying? Wasn't what I was looking for. So, and of course, while I'm at those locations, I got to check out the diamond paintings. Nothing exciting. Sue, there's no Hobby Lobby spring painting. I mean, not that I saw anywhere. Nothing there at Hobby Lobby for spring. Michael's didn't have anything. And so I watch a bunch of YouTubers, and I watch a bunch of yarn YouTubers, and they're always going to Michael's and Joann's and showing all the great stuff that they find. Well, they're showing all these brand new yarns at Michael's, really nice yarns and stuff. Because Michael's is kind of gone into making more of their own yarns, and they're replacing other brands with a similar yarn that just has their name on it now. But my Michael's, they redid my Michael's. Last time I was in there, the yarn section was just a hot mess. It was all torn up. There was yarn in carts everywhere, and shelves were torn down. It was a mess. So they're done, but they have a lot less yarn. Just like when Hobby Lobby redid theirs, a lot less yarn. So I bought no crafting stuff at Michael's or at Hobby Lobby, either one. Nope, I did not. I did buy a couple outdoorsy decorations at Hobby Lobby. And I bought absolutely nothing at Michael's. Absolutely nothing. Did you hear that? Walked in, looked around at all kinds of stuff, and bought not one thing. Okay? I guess that's good. I'd already spent money at the yarn store. I'm good. Okay? I am good. But that was my day. And then I got home. I mean, I'm walking in the door. Walking in the door. We thought maybe there was, but I don't think so, Sherry. Yes, Karen, there's something about nettles. Nettles do something. Inflammation, maybe? I don't know. You gotta go look at Dale's book. He's got that book, about all the home remedies, nature remedies, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, there's something about nettles, and I think it has to do with inflammation. Now, I'm certain you don't just go out and eat a nettle, but I don't know what you do exactly. But there's supposed to be some health properties to nettles. So let us know if you try one, Karen, and figure out what it's good for. Oh, goodness. So I walk in the door, and Dale's like, all right, well, I need your help. And I'm like, I just get in the door. I had my bag of yarn, and I had my couple things from Hobby Lobby. There was a package on the counter that I needed to open, and I'm like, I just walked in the door. He had already been over to his friend's house. Now, circle back to that. Remind me to circle back to him and the friend, okay? So I'm like, what do you need help with? He said, planting these blueberries. I'm like, oh my goodness. So the other day when we were at Walmart, he found blueberries. Now we have three. We have 3 blueberry bushes out in the garden. 3. One's quite large, and it had a ton of blueberries on it last year. I had the grandkids out there picking blueberries. Come on, we gotta pick the blueberries again. And they got better at it, and not just dropping them all on the ground. So he got 2 new little blueberry bushes. No, not bushes. They were like twigs. You know what I mean? They come as a twig. And he wanted me to help him plant them in the garden. I'm like, okay, give me a minute. I need to do X, Y, and Z, go to the bathroom, get something to drink. I'm thirsty, all these things. Give me a minute. He's like, okay, meet me out there. Change your shoes and meet me out there. Like, change my shoes. Okay, change my shoes. All right. So I did what I needed to do. Okay. There was nothing there I wanted. Absolutely nothing there I wanted at Michael's. It was, yeah. Right, Shannon? I think it's inflammation. There you go. Yeah, I did buy at Hobby Lobby. Not much, though. I only spent like $13 at Hobby Lobby. That was pretty good, huh? Yeah. Nettle soup. Yeah. But how do you get the nettles? You got to go cut the nettles up, and they're pokey and pricky. And yeah. And also iron and vitamin C. Maybe that's what I need, Paula, for my coldness. Would I need more iron? I don't know. Anyhow, I did what I needed to do, and I go outside. And he's wanting to rearrange the whole little area there where the blueberry bushes are. So he's taken out the fence posts because he's got them fenced in, so that the rabbits would stay out. He's taken out the posts. He's taken off the fencing. And I'm just like, I did not know it was going to be this big of a deal. And at this point, I'm like, what do you want me to help with? There's not much I can do at this point. So I stood and watched for a minute until I got cold. And I said, let me know when you're ready to plant the blueberries. I'm going to be in the greenhouse. Oh, as a matter of fact, that's where I was yesterday when Josh got here. They couldn't find me because I'd gone out to the garden and I was just sitting in the greenhouse because it's warm. It's nice in the greenhouse. So they found me in the greenhouse. So anyhow, I I saw Dale had the posts out and got the fencing down, and I'm like, okay, he's got to be ready to plant. He must be ready for my input now, where to plant these. Okay, so I got out there and then ended up moving rocks because there's rocks all around the fence, because we put rocks around the fence at the bottom just so the rabbits couldn't just like get under the fence, you know, an extra little layer of protection there. So I get out there and I'm moving rocks and doing this and doing that, and then getting the packages out and figuring out how far apart they should be from each other, yada yada. Where should we place them? This one should go here. This one should go here. How deep should it go? All that kind of stuff. That's my job. Okay. And so he starts digging holes. And of course, what happens? He finds rocks after rocks after rocks. He just keeps digging holes. He's got the biggest holes out there now because he's dug out more rocks. I'm like, okay. So anyhow, we got it all done. And we got the blueberries all situated, nice and happy in their new little homes, and got them all fenced back in, and got rocks around the fence and all that stuff. And so at this point now, it's sprinkling. The wind is blowing. It's cold. And I think I just got so cold outside. I just really got chilled. You know what I mean? Being out there working outside, I wasn't like, wow, my arm is really large when it goes in front of the camera, isn't it? Whew, jeez. I know, go to the greenhouse to get warm, right, Joe? I mean, it was like 80 some degrees in there. It was nice in the greenhouse. When Josh walked into the greenhouse yesterday, he walked in and I'm kind of like laid back on the little love seat there, just enjoying it, you know. Josh comes in and he goes, "You're just hanging out in the greenhouse." And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "It's hot in here." Like, see, that old person thing. Like, we used to go over to Dale's mom's house. We'd walk in the house and it would be like, "Whoo, honey, you got to turn the heat down in here." But she would have that heat cranking up all the time. And we'd be like, that I'm kind of getting like that. Anyhow, yeah, I'm hanging out in the greenhouse. So anyhow, I just got really cold outside. And then, like I said, it started to rain. So I didn't even feel like I got wet really, but I suppose I did. I had my hood on and, you know, I didn't have any gloves on. So my poor little hands got cold, cold, cold. So I think that was a big part of it, just being outside like that. And I just got super cold outside and, you know, yeah, I couldn't get warm. I just couldn't warm up again. I'm warm now. I will say I am warm now. I'm sitting here and I am diamond painting and I've got my jacket on and my slippers on and I'm warm. It's the warmest I've been all day. I don't know. Is it because I'm moving? It's because I'm moving. I'm moving my arm back and forth. I'm heating up. All right. I'm going to be right back. Hang on. I got to have something to drink. I'm either going to get some water in my cup or I'm going to try some of the grass tea. You guys can hear me talk because I have my mic on. So I think you'll be able to hear me talk as I do this. Let me know if you can hear me. Not that I'll know if you can hear me or because I can't see the chat, but hey, I'll just keep talking so you're not bored. Yeah, okay. Diet green tea mixed berry. I mean, I love mixed berries. I love berry, but that green part, ugh. Who makes this up? Lipton, of course, right? Now, they do have a peach tea. I think they have a diet peach tea. I might try some of that when we go to the store. See if I can. 61 degrees with the front door open. Nice. I've never drank hot tea ever, Dawn. I'm not a hot beverage drinker. I don't drink coffee. I don't drink hot tea. I don't drink any of that kind of stuff. I like my beverages cold. Okay. It's cold. It's cold. It's wet. It's very lightly berry flavored. Very, very light berry flavor. I don't know. Um, nah, it's got that little bitter. It's got that bitterness to it, Shannon. This is what it looks like. It's got that little bitter thing at the end. You taste the fruit at first, but then you're left with like, oh, you can't even see it. Hang on. But then you're left at the end with a little bitter flavor. All right. At least that's my experience. Cold and wet. Yep, that's a good start. Cold and wet. Oh, goodness. Um, yeah. Yeah, I've never drank coffee. Not a coffee drinker. I mean, hot chocolate once in a while, very rarely, but once in a while I might drink hot chocolate. I don't prefer drinks that are hot. I like cold drinks. So anyhow, that was my day. And part of my yesterday with Josh, he's a funny kid. I like him. I really like him. I do. It's good that I like him, right? Since he's my son. I mean, it'd be bad if I didn't like him. It would be bad if I didn't like my own kid, right? I'm going to have Jackson on Wednesday for a while. It is what they call late, early, something. I don't know. School gets out early, and Devin has to stay. And so Jackson's going to come hang out with me for a while. I got to go pick him up. He can hang out with me for a little while. Shannon was like, oh, good. He's going to love that. I'm like, yeah, he's going to love that. He likes hanging out with me. So we'll have fun. Good night, Irene, at 2 in the morning. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Shake it up before I drink it? Does that do something to it? Water the bottled tea down? Oh, it doesn't really even taste like, I don't know. There's not really a strong flavor other than the bitterness. Yes, thank you, April. Circle back to the friend. Okay. 2 flavored tea drinks in the refrigerator for a year. Hey, there's some alcohol in the refrigerator. I could go drink alcohol. That's cold. There is cold liquor in the refrigerator. That would be fun. Oh, yeah. Mindy doing a live, drinking some alcohol. That would be interesting. So, Dale and his friend. One day this week, it was go over to the friend's house to help him finish up the ceiling. It's the friend that he helped work on the roof because the roof leaked, got the roof fixed, now had to fix the ceiling inside, had to let it dry for a while. Now they're on to finishing it up. So Dale was over there. I believe it was Monday. Don't quote me. I believe it was Monday. And he went over there and helped him. All right. Another day, he went to breakfast with that friend and another friend. They all went to breakfast together. Okay. Then another day, the friend calls up and says, hey, you're talking about, putting my trailer on Marketplace, but I don't remember how to do that on my phone. So what's Dale say? Well, come on over. Mindy can help you. Oh, Dale's here now. Oh. He's going to have Diet Pepsi. Oh, he's going to have Diet Pepsi. I know he is. I'll save the tea for him. I took one drink of it. I'm like, oh, okay, that's enough. So he came over and I helped him list his, thing on Marketplace. And the guy had an errand to run to pay for his Culligan bill, but he didn't know where the place was at. And Dale's like, "Oh, I know where it's at." He said, "Well, I was trying to explain it to him," and the guy's kind of like, okay, I guess I'll find it." And he's like, "Yeah, well, the DNR is right over there." He goes, "You can get your fishing license while you're gone." And he's like, "Oh, well, I don't know where that's at."
Yeah, doing unboxing.
Oh my goodness gracious. Well,
Went and done it.
you did. He just came in with a new retractable hose reel.
Not the cheap one you see online.
Not the cheap kind. He's been saying we need a new retractable hose reel. Ours aren't working very good. So I guess we have one. All right. Okay then. So Dale then says, "Well, I'm going to go with you. I'll show you where it's at. And then we can both stop at the DNR place and we'll get our fishing licenses." Because apparently they want to fish again. This is how their friendship kind of started. Started with a fishing trip one time. So they went and they paid the bill and they went to lunch. They went to lunch. What else you got?
My tea.
I was thirsty. We've had a great big, huge discussion about the green tea here. Huge discussion.
Go and learn about it.
No, just that it tastes like grass.
What about the white?
The white tea is fine. The white tea is fine.
You should ask people if they can find it in
Oh, the
local
white tea
grocery.
raspberry. Yeah. No. My cup is out there now. Here, you can have your tea back though.
Drinks.
I took one swallow of the tea.
Yeah.
One swallow. I was thirsty.
They made a boo-boo on that.
Uh-oh. Did you get it for a good price? All right.
$50 off.
Ooh, $50 off. Nice.
They had it in the wrong slot.
Nice. Okay.
So I chose that one.
I guess you
Got the
did.
store manager out there, and he's a little hot about it.
Oh, boy.
Well, it's just mismarked. I said, no, it's in the wrong. Your people done that.
And so I'm going to take it for what it is. There you
I'm
go.
only going to sell you one. I said, I need
Okay.
3.
Ooh. Ooh. He didn't sell you 3, though, did he?
No, only one.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So they hung out. They got lunch. Was it last week they went to Ollie's and Home Depot, not Home Depot, Ollie's and Harbor Freight. And then they hung out another day. And then today he says, "I gotta go over to Bill's house. I gotta be there at 10. I gotta help him unload his trailer so he can sell the trailer." I think he's seen Bill 4 days this week. So you know what Josh and I are saying, right? Josh and I are like, you guys are hanging out a lot. I'm like, yeah, they sure are. They're starting to act like an old married couple, those two. I don't know. It's funny. It's just funny. He's getting me Diet Pepsi, Patty. He is. He's a nice boy. See? Plus, he wants his tea back. Here, you can have the tea. Take the tea. I don't want the tea. Oh, another color. It's getting low. It might be all of this color, too, because I'm making this red house. You see my red house? Add Sprite to the tea. Now I have a spritzer. Oh, Dale. Huh. Maybe if I added some of that alcohol that's out there in the refrigerator, it wouldn't taste so bitter. What do you think? Just add some alcohol to it. Yeah. I got it. I got it figured out, honey. If we just add some alcohol to the tea, it won't taste bitter anymore, right?
Let's find out.
There's like raspberry vodka out there, isn't there?
Grey Goose or something.
I thought there was some raspberry. Oh, maybe.
Probably gone out of it by now.
Does that happen? Does alcohol leave?
It
Alcohol,
evaporates, yeah.
does it?
After a while, if you open it, and
There's
let it
no
sit for
alcohol in
years.
it might not be raspberry. It might be the caramel one we have. I don't think caramel and raspberry tea would mix well.
Probably not.
But there is, make a Long Island iced tea. Yes, just
brandy.
throw all of the liquors in there with it.
Oh, that's trash can.
Well, the Long Island iced tea has many, many liquors in it. But it does have like a Coke base to it, right? You still have to have some Coke. 7 liquors in Long Island? I've
The
never
way I
made.
make them.
Oh, the way you make them. Could be a waste of good vodka. You're right about that. To put the vodka in with the green tea.
Well, I'm thinking, sailing with the captain with that.
Ah, thank you, honey. That's so much better.
Oh, yes, it's not water.
I know, right?
Oh.
I know. I know. We've already had this discussion. We've talked about the tea and the water and the well water and the bottled water and all of it. We've covered it. See?
Hey, people, ask her how much water she drinks in a day.
They know.
0.
They know.
0.
Uh-huh.
Gross.
No, they know. I get my water mixed with my Diet Pepsi. It's just,
An ice cube?
yes. When the ice melts, I get water. There you go.
Not very much ice.
Well, Diet Pepsi has to start as a water base, right? It has to start with water as its one of its main ingredients, right?
Sure. Whatever
Sure.
you say.
He's like, sure.
Oh, it's got a hose.
It's got a hose with
A
it?
100-foot hose.
Well, no wonder it costs that much. You got a hose and a reel. But that one's supposed to attach to your house, isn't
It
it?
does.
How are you going to attach it to the house?
To the back.
Hello? Somebody's messaging me. Hear that?
To the back of the house where the cement
Okay.
sticks out.
You're going to attach it to the
faucet?
house. It's not a freestanding one.
No.
So does that mean in the wintertime you're going to have to take it down?
Yeah, I get freestanding. So,
Mm. There we go. It doesn't look very big.
It attaches to the house.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to be ready for spring when spring's here.
Right.
Right,
Don't
Marion?
just
You
buy
get the
one.
water in the drink. Exactly.
Oh.
Brenda said, I don't know how to make them, but I used to be pretty good at drinking them.
Yeah, after my retirement, all of my
The Long Island iced teas.
chemistry classes are coming into play
Oh,
here.
oh.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, his friend,
I can turn alcohol into urine in no time.
oh, alcohol into urine. Beautiful. His friend gave him a gift even one day. And what is that? What is that bottle of stuff he gave
Bottle
you?
of stuff.
Yeah. That bottle. Oh, it's what? See, they got something going on, man. They're getting gifts and going shopping at home goods stores together, and something's going on. Something's going on.
Well, not brandy, sorry, bourbon cream.
Oh, yeah, it's bourbon.
Bourbon cream.
Bourbon
So you
cream.
put this in
There, that's it.
some of the A&W root beer. You make your own float.
Bourbon cream. Buffalo Trace Distillery bourbon cream. Just add root beer.
Yeah.
How would it taste in raspberry green tea?
No.
He's like,
Root
no,
beer.
no. Okay.
Beer.
Root beer. Okay. That's what they've been saying at work. You're only allowed water as your drink. What?
Sunny day.
They
What?
How
Where?
can they tell you what you can drink at work? That you can only drink water.
At where?
He works at Walmart.
Yeah.
And they're going to try to tell the employees that they can only drink water while they're at work.
Oh, wait a minute. How
would-
come I always see them up in
I
Subway
would-
getting refills on their pop?
Well,
They tried to do that, and all of a sudden the manager of the Subway says, "No, you pay for it. You're not getting a
Oh.
free refill."
well, they might not have a Subway up theirs. Who knows?
Well, I know, but
He's a,
sometimes they have
he's in,
little drinker.
he's
eatery
over in
type
Missouri, so
Missouri?
yeah, Missouri.
He's in Missouri.
But I
I'm gonna
can
go to
see,
Buc-ee's then.
I can. There is a Buc-ee's in Missouri. Long Island. Okay, here we go. It's okay. Who are you? I don't know who you are. Hello, Xmas babe. Well, hello, Xmas babe.
All right.
Welcome, and thank you for the what do you call that? Not toxicology. That's mixology. Mixology report.
Yeah, mixology.
So it is vodka, gin, rum, triple sec, and tequila.
Yeah.
Oh, see, Joe's store does not have a Subway.
Oh, well, what do they have?
I don't know.
Well, sometimes they have the, the pop.
A little
dispensary
snack
thing,
stand
snack
thing or
stand,
something.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, like a-
I do not know.
But-
But I would say any employer could not dictate to me what I can drink. I mean, if you're not drinking alcohol, you can't drink alcohol at work. But,
Water only?
water only? I would be like, you test my drink every day? I mean, do you have it in a thermosy type thing? I mean, what are they going to do? Come drink it? Have you opened it? What are they going to do? See, and I'm a rebel like that. I would fight that all day long too. I'd be like, no,
Tell me what.
no, you can't tell me what I can drink. I'm not going for that. It's not happening. I'd fight that all day. I'd take them to court. No, I wouldn't.
Wow. The People's Court.
People's court.
Judge Judy.
Look out. We got a dispute here. We got a case. It's super important. I want to drink pop at work. My employer said no. Oh my goodness. I've left better establishments than that for less than that.
Well, just remember.
Joe's like, I can't.
Ask an Irish person tomorrow.
Oh,
St.
yeah.
Patrick's Day.
Yeah, you gonna go drink some green beer tomorrow?
Might.
Where are you gonna get green beer at? Can't get green
Who
beer.
cares?
You can't get green beer at Charlie's. Charlie's is gone. Well, the building's still there barely. It's not going to be there much longer.
Good Acapulco's.
Oh my goodness! Because of spills making things sticky. How many people spill their drink?
All of them.
I mean,
Have you seen them lately?
people working, employees at Walmart just run around spilling their drinks. I mean, come on.
Become that bad?
You are adults, right? And I mean, if you're an adult and you spill your drink, don't you clean it up?
No.
No. Dale's like,
I'm
no.
gonna let my mommy do that for me.
No, we don't clean it up.
It's not my job.
Joe has spilled his water. Okay, well, Joe. Did you clean it up, though, Joe? Did you clean up your water? I mean, because if you spilled a drink, I'm assuming you would clean it up, right?
Do some don't.
And so then my take on that would be, well, don't you clean the floors on a regular basis in the store? I mean, I'll clean it up and I'll get water and a mop if you want me to, and I'll clean it.
Spilling aisle too. Spilling aisle too.
Right? Uh-oh, you just unplugged me. I can't see a thing.
Oh, no. We'll plug it in correctly. And
Well, it comes loose. It's a loosey-goosey. Yeah. It's a loosey-goosey
Yeah, well.
plug.
you're about done anyway.
My cord.
No, your time's up.
Almost. But yeah, I would say, well, I'll clean it, but there should be a regular cleaning schedule that they clean the floors on a regular basis in the store. And if not, then I'd be calling the health inspector.
Have you seen the bathrooms there lately?
The bathrooms, right. Yeah, sometimes they're a little sketchy.
Yes. I used to do janitorial, and it would be really helpful if they would have put water down the floor drains because all that stink comes back up through the floor drains. I went in the one the other day.
Oh.
It was horrible. It smelled
I'm
like
telling you what,
urine coming up.
that was a regular thing at
Or did
school.
they just be in the
They do.
floor
Kids
drain?
do. Kids do. Because that was a regular thing at school. The custodians would literally have to come and flush out the floor drains in the boys' bathroom on a regular basis because the boys would just pee in it. So they were constantly coming to clean that out and put stuff down there. And the one guy, who was it? I can't remember his name now. You even know him. You met him a few times.
Ooh. Levi?
The one guy at North.
The one you like? He do anything for you?
Yeah.
North or
At North. No, over at North.
I knew the other guy though.
I don't know. Anyhow, he was always just like, damn kids. Somebody's got to teach them not to pee in these drains. And I'm like, come do it. Come in. You're the custodian. You come in and you tell them all about it and tell them why they shouldn't do it. First of all, you're a guy. You can talk to the boys.
In their countries, that's kind of what they did.
Well, that's
some of the
true.
They did.
That's
They
true.
would bathe and do their
Yes.
duties right there in the hole in the ground, and the hole in the floor drain.
You watched in the shadows from the get-go. Well, thank you. Thank you for being there. Hello, Francesca. Joe's joking. He says, no, I left it for somebody else. Haha. No, I cleaned it up. I'm sure you cleaned it up, Joe. We have almost...
We're doing that at the retreat now.
That's right, Joe.
I'm going to be watching on the sidelines.
No spilling things at the retreat and not cleaning them up, Joe.
Are you allowed to have alcohol at the retreat?
No, we're not really allowed to have anything there.
Hey, you can't do anything.
Right?
Oh,
No
snacks?
No
drinks?
outside food.
I'm not coming. No.
Now, okay, you can. You can have alcohol there if you buy it there. You can have food, extra food there if you buy it there. So that's new information. Yeah, that's new information. Well, right here we got Joe, Marion, Francesca, and Lynn right there. There's 4 people right there that you're now hearing that if you buy food or drink on site, you can bring it into our craft room.
We're going to have to find out the brand name of what it is and sneak out and get our own.
Well, I'm certain if it's alcohol or something, it's just going to be mixed already. And the restaurant is open until 10.
Beer, please.
You can go to the restaurant, you can buy food, and you can bring it into the craft room.
Oh, that's a little better.
And you can buy things at the snack bar, and you can bring those in. Is it a religious retreat? No. Oh, yeah, Sue's here too. No, it's
religious. Not. Yeah, let's come up there the next week after the retreat.
Oh, yeah, totally not religious. No, because that is the light show in the forest thing.
Yes.
Oh, man. Woo! Crazy time then. Crazy.
Good time there.
Oh, yeah.
We used to call it Blizz Fest. I gotta call it Buzz Fest.
No, it's not. It's called
Lights in the...
What is it called? I always forget. No, I'll think of it. But man, they take over the whole place, and acres and miles of stages and bands, and everybody's either drunk or high, one of the two. It's a crazy time there. Electric Forest.
Yeah,
it's called Electric. Yes, Sue is going. Did you not know that? Sue is going. Yes.
Electric Forest?
No, to the retreat.
Dang.
Sue, you want to come to Electric Forest? Oh, hang on.
I might have it in. Talk to Marion.
Yeah, talk to Marion.
I'm just staying.
Oh, Lynn, you got your friend Debbie to come. Yay, I'm so happy you have worked out somebody to come with you. Lynn's been planning on 2 people all along, but she just didn't know who the second person was going to be.
It's a crapshoot.
So I'm glad she's got somebody all squared away to come.
Did you rock, paper, scissors?
I don't know. How did you choose, Lynn? I don't know.
It's a mystery.
It is. But I'm glad she's got it all figured out. I'm currently trying to fill 2 spots, you guys. I got to fill 2 spots. Emailed a couple people on our wait list. We've gone through our wait list. The wait list is almost obliterated. Those 2 people have until Sunday, and then after that, I don't know if we have anybody left on the wait list. There might be one more person. We got to get this filled. Got to get those spots filled by April 1st. I have to have everything squared away by April 1st. I know, right? I need like all the roomies and all that stuff. There are 2 spots at the moment. We have 2. And like I said, a couple people got emailed yesterday. I haven't heard from anybody yet. They got until tomorrow. And if they don't contact me, we are moving on. Moving on.
Moving on up.
So I did have one person message me. They do live in Michigan. They're like, I would love to come. I can come. I could be ready at the drop of a hat. Let me know. I'm like,
Awesome.
okay, I'll let you know.
It's a possibility.
Yep.
All right. Cool.
So we'll get it done. We will get it done. Well, Dale has just about got his hose reel all unpackaged over here.
No, I got the rest of it in there.
Oh, you're not done, huh?
Yeah, we'll have to show everybody when I get it hooked up to the house.
There you go. I'm sure that we can do that.
Yeah.
I'll go out right away and I'll make a little video and I'll show them how it goes.
Awesome.
Would you like me to film you installing it as well?
Oh, no. No. I don't have any of that. It's only 15 hours for me to drill 4 holes.
It might.
Comes with a mounting bracket and the screws and everything. I need a cement drill bit.
Oh.
I might have to go buy one of those.
You should have thought about that when
You did.
did.
I have one.
I thought about it and then I thought,
it's right size.
I'm not going to get it yet. Because, I mean, what's the fun in... I know. What's the fun in getting everything at the same time? I mean, it's just another trip back to Menards if you don't have the right thing, right?
Well, you could go along and, spend some more money.
Oh. What can I spend money on?
Get another book.
Oh, they do have books there.
Dog treats.
What is the total amount again for the retreat? It's $525 per person. $525 per person. Oh, Brenda, go. Francesca's like, Dawn, you should go. Brenda, go. Come on, you guys go. Oh, we're getting jiggled here by the yeah. And the dog trying to jump up in my lap. She wants to come sit with me again.
No.
Tifa. Well, another exciting night with Mr. Dipple in the chat here, hanging out with us. He always adds a little extra spunk, Best thing about the evening was, though, he brought me more Diet Pepsi. Yeah. Yes, Kayleen, you have to go someday. They're really fun. All people you want to meet. Yay. Lynn, you think you overpaid? I don't know.
Whoa.
If you've sent a recent payment, I haven't put your recent payment in. I'll let you know if you overpaid. I will let you know.
Belly up to the bar. If you overpay, that's okay. I'll take care of that for you.
Lynn's like, oh yeah, pizza night from the restaurant on Lynn. I'm kidding. I'm kidding, Lynn. I'm kidding.
No, we can always dream.
I know. She knows. Whoa, he's making noise over there.
Yeah, I gotta make sure it works.
Time to make some noise. Oh man, I had the hearts out and there's a whole bunch of hearts down there. I missed all those hearts. Anyhow. Yes, getting Diet Pepsi. Happy wife. Happy life.
No, not really.
Oh, now that's your hose to hook it to
the hose.
Yeah, hose to hose.
It's female to female.
Oh, it's a sapphic thing.
It's a facet thing.
No. Steve said pizza night on him. Ah, Steve. You got good husband there, Lynn. Now, I'll let you know if it's not correct. Okay, I'll let you know. You just paying for the retreat or horseback riding? Details. I need to know your details. All right. Well, I suppose it's time to say goodnight to all of you fine, lovely people. What would Mr. Rogers do?
Outdoor sweater on, your slippers,
Yeah.
slippers.
Right. Okay, so here's the joke at my house is that I am Mr. Rogers. Okay. So when I leave the house, I take off my slippers and I put on shoes to go outside. And I take off my sweater and I put on my jacket. And then the reverse is true when I come home. I have to take off my outside shoes, put on my slippers, take off my jacket, and put on my sweater. So I am totally Mr. Rogers. Totally Mr. Rogers. Right? So, no horseback riding. I didn't think you were going to horseback ride. But
You could,
yeah, but Lynn's not going to horseback ride.
Oh.
Lynn's not giddy up and yee-hawing. Right? Yee-hawing. So anyhow, any workers and lurkers, put an emoji in the chat. Oh, see, I just learned about that the other night. In Who's Live? When I was with Jenny in Jenny's live, that Jenny always would ask at the end of her live, if you were just lurking tonight, just say hey or whatnot and let us know you were here. Because not everybody comments in the chat. So at the end of the night, she would just ask people to say, put in a little emoji if you were here. So I know you were here.
What do you do if you got in on the beginning and weren't here to the end?
Well, then they're not here anymore. See, there's two right there. Wendy and Judy.
Say hi, y'all.
And Helen didn't comment throughout the live, but they've been here.
I do that. I watch some lives and I don't comment.
I know.
I just kind of pose. Poser.
You're a poser?
Poser.
A poser.
Just kind of want to supposedly.
Because you're lurking. You're a lurker. We call them lurkers. Rose. See, Rose is here. Oh, yeah, that was the TV show. He'd look over the fence.
Yeah. No.
Oh, not him?
That was
oh, I thought that's what you're talking about.
More power, dude. No, it was a cartoon.
Sandy's been here. Berta's been here. Tifa's here. Say goodnight, Tifa. Say goodnight to the people. They're not going to be able to see you. I don't know. I don't know about. That was the TV show I was talking about. Yeah.
No, that's
not
what
him.
You're talking about, not me. You had a cartoon character.
I don't.
Like little eyeballs.
I don't know the cartoon character.
Yeah, you had a long nose. You hung over.
The workers and lurkers are coming out. All right, I got to get up though. If I sit here, I can't turn this thing off. So, Tifa, you got to go, and I got to get up.
Yeah.
All right. Well, good night, everybody, and
happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day, and stay tuned.
You're an Irish person.
And stay tuned,
including me.
For
kiss me. I'm Irish.
I'll kiss you. You're Irish. For any.
See my Blarney Stone?
No, not right now. Not right now. I don't think that would be appropriate at the moment. For any retreat info, if I need a replacement, I'll be calling on you guys. All right, be ready. Have $525 in hand and be ready to roll. Let's go. I'm kidding.
We accept cash.
We accept cash. There we go.
PayPal.
That's right.
What else do you do?
All right. Good night, everyone. Have a great night, and I will see you later.